It is 7:47. You're watching Daybreak, and if you're a runner,
yeah, this is the time of year when you're getting in gear. I am a wannabe, trying to be runner, yeah, for sure. And the New York and Boston marathons are coming up.
And then locally, we have the Cayman Islands Triathlon, which is set for November. And of course, the Cayman Islands Marathon is in December.
Exactly. So this morning on Staying a Step Ahead, we're going to give you tips to get to the finish line pain-free.
I need to watch this.
Good morning. I'm Christine Gibbs from A Step Ed Physiotherapy in Governor's Square. Thank you for joining me for another segment of Staying a Step Ahead. Last month, I left you with a cliffhanger, anxiously awaiting the second part to my stability segment. With the Chicago and New York marathons rapidly approaching, and our own Cayman Marathon December 7th, I wanted to get a running segment in so all you runners will benefit from it. Now, I never go back on my word without good reason, and I feel this is an excellent reason, getting you to the start and finish line pain and injury free. But before we begin, I want to clarify, I am not a running coach, but I have been running for over 20 years and competing in Olympic and half iron distance triathlons for over 8. I feel that this, in conjunction with my training and experience as a physiotherapist, gives me the tools necessary to help you prepare your body for the high demands of running. There are a few key points I'd like to make to enhance your running. Let's start with flexibility. If you sit at a desk all day and you have short hip flexors, that will really limit your trailing limb. If you have short hamstrings, it will limit the forward progression when you land. A tight IT band on your outer thighs may lead to hip and outer knee pain, and then of course tight calves leads to Achilles problems. The main running stretches that I encourage are your quads. Grab your ankle, pull back slightly, get a good stretch through the front of your thigh. Then your hip flexor. Put one knee on the ground, lean forward, getting a really good stretch through that front of your hip. Then I always encourage a hamstring stretch. Find something to put your heel on, bend your knee slightly, and lean forward, getting a stretch through the back of your thigh. Your IT band is really hard to stretch. You can get it several ways, either just sticking out your bum, crossing your leg over and sticking it out, and sometimes bending forward will help assist the stretch. Lastly is your calf. If you either find something to put your heel on, drop your heel down, get a really good stretch to the back of your calf. Hold all of these for 30 seconds. Do them daily if you can, but definitely on days that you run. Next, we have strength. Having a strong, stable pelvis and core is essential. Weakness can lead to back, hip, and knee pain. So if this is weak, every time you run and land, you do this. Look at what that does to my hip, my knee, and my back. 2 very easy exercises. Stand on one foot, out to the side, really working that bum to the back, even doing some circles out to the side, and also leaning forward. That really focuses on the balance on the standing leg as well. Your arms are also very important. They must stabilize and balance you while running. So keep your arms close to your trunk, elbow at about 90 degrees, and drive forward and back, not side to side. And do not carry anything in your hands. Even a water bottle can throw off your balance and symmetry. Lastly, let's look at your running posture. Remain upright, chest open with a slightly forward lean. Leaning too far forward will increase the load on your posterior muscles. Leaning too far backward will increase the load on your anterior muscles. So try it. Stand up right now. Keeping your hips and knees straight, shift your body weight forward. What muscle starts to contract? Yep, your calves. Now do the opposite. Hips and knees straight, body weight back. What do you feel? Yep, quads and your shin splint muscles. So, if you're running like this, you're overusing these muscles. Feet are huge in my book. One of my main focuses when I treat patients are their feet, even if they're not a runner. Feet can affect everything. Knees, hips, back, even neck and shoulder problems can stem from faulty foot mechanics. Therefore, if you're doing a sport which involves repetitive landing on your feet, I suggest you pay some attention to yours. A lot of people think pronation is bad. It's not. It is a normal foot motion which helps dissipate the shock of landing. However, too much pronation must be controlled, either by a motion control shoe or a custom foot orthotic. Feet are the foundation of your body. You need a stable base on which to land to push off, so do not skimp on your shoes. Some of you may benefit from the custom orthotic. They are a corrective device that slides into your shoe to correct faulty foot mechanics. I wear them myself. I love the difference when I run with them. I feel like I have a much more stable base to push off of. Now, if I could only figure out a way to make them tiny engines to make me go faster. Here are a few additional tips to avoid injury. I always encourage a proper warm-up, but insist on a cool down. Don't do too much too soon. Follow a proper training program. And rest days. Even if you're feeling good and do not have any pain at the moment, you need rest days to keep it that way. Your body needs rest to recover from the demands of running. You cannot run every day and expect your body to perform at its best come race day. If you're injured, you must let your body heal. It is much better to take time off now than to push it. Consider the difference between taking a few days or even a week off now and running pain-free, or logging every mile on your training program and lining up on race day with nagging knee pain. Thanks for tuning in. Join me next month for the second core segment and to continue staying a step ahead. Hope to see you toeing the line soon.
Really good advice there. I might have to watch it again just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, I was like leaning forward, leaning back, stretching
we were
legs.
practicing right here on the couch. All right, well, you can contact Christine with a Step Ahead Physiotherapy. Give her a call, 745-ASAP, that's 2727, or send an email to info@astepAheadphysio.com.
You can also visit their website, that's www.astepaheadphysio.com, or stop by their offices at Governors Square as well.